building up the means for war, we thus preserve the peace. Such bullshit will prepare us for invasion from the east, and meanwhile they're carving up the land. The Anglo-American military have taken full command.
It's keeping us fed, we're consuming it all. Back on its culture and military control. Preparing for war, bit by bit, whilst we're watching its telly and eating its shit.
They've got it all worked out, and we give our consent. They've got it all worked out, and we give our consent. They've got it all worked out
for Central America.
and we
We've
give
got
our
it all worked out for Ireland.
They've got
By
it
sitting
all
back and
worked
keeping silent,
out, and
we give them our consent. Born in the shadow of the USA, taught the fundamental bullshit every day. Forfeit on the diet of great British lies. Media distortion, censor our minds.
Passive spectators of royalty, to divert it to Kenneth West Green. ICI, BP, Thorn AMI, red, white and blue logos, British pride.
With a Big Mac in one hand and a Coke at our sides, we've accepted their culture and swallowed their lies. They put up more fences, watched us and spied, then cleverly told us they've got nothing to hide.
For too long we've watched them preparing for battle, with the fight back starting, little by little, kicking at the myths of passive defense, refusing cruise means turning down fences.
Greenham and Molesley, Prince you can see. But then there's all the barriers that are built around me. Political, economic, cultural, social. And people who live in glass houses shouldn't encourage others to throw stones. Let the glossy shop fronts know what to expect. And Colonel Sanders! You're next.
We're bound by the ties to the red, white, blue, starry-eyed by the plans of clear color rainbows. We're kept separate, close
Count all works out and we've given our
create.
consent. Atrocities are committed by our vicious governments. National prides induced by media propaganda, glorifying wars with heroic memoranda, teaching allegiance to our bloodstained cloth, to the flags of our nations. We've given our oath. The public's proof that shit and believe they are free. But who needs a fucking flag to live in harmony? Burn the flags, tear them down. A part of the system, the tones is bound. Break down the walls which separate us. Destroy the system which promotes distrust. Nation against nation, team against team. They divide the people into those extremes. Commies and capitalists, what's your choice? Either way you choose, you haven't got a fucking voice. So it's time to fucking act. The United People in the attack. We're together, free from their grasp. Act now, act fast. The system's a cancer and it's killing us all. They oppress the masses and make us crawl. We battle letting to those in control. Murder, the corporate institutions that hold us prisoner. Chevron and Beatrice, Coke worldwide. Red, white, blue logos, America's pride. These leaders of nations are all corrupt. Only working together can we make it. Surely stop. Now give us a bite of the apple, but never the whole thing. A bite teases us from doing anything. They lure us with the taste and say we're gonna have more. But when should turn in line, there's no one at the door. keeps us in line. We're afraid to come out from what we're hiding behind. If we say we're being content, it just lets them get away with it. By keeping quiet, we fuel the fire, which just makes the walls grow higher and higher. We should never give up hope, but we have to realize that the system won't listen to the people's cries. Soon our eyes will open, and we will see that an apple is nothing compared to the tree. A bite of the apple is not enough. 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 A bite of the apple is not fucking enough. The government sells us lies every day as the media tries to hide their manipulated way. This patriotic pride spreads like wildfire through the states. We're giving them the okay if we don't act today. The government is behind it all. The government is behind it all. Red, white, and blue propaganda